Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We've been going strong since 1977. Been online for a little over 3.5 years, right around the pandemic. And tonight we got a great game. I'll be telling you about it in just a moment. Tonight is a long-form game, and let's introduce the cast who's playing it. Starting with Rashida.
Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to our show.
Roberta.
Hi, hope you enjoy the show.
Michelle.
Hello.
Jody.
Hi, what's up?
Lindsay.
Hey, everyone.
Paul.
Hello, youngins.
Sounds like a plane's going by his house. Nick. He was a pantomime before we started doing online, but he does talk. And it's Jody's first show, everybody, so we're pretty excited about that. But you know, because she's a new cast member, we're going to have an intervention. So go ahead and everybody go off to the side into the green room. Okay. So this is the show, Intervention. It's a brand new debut of this. Got a great format for it. We decided to have Jody brought over to her parents' house. Her mom and dad have set up what would be a family dinner with maybe the neighbor and her boss and her partner, her lover, and you know, have them all come over and have like a dinner. At least that's what she thinks. But actually, they reached out to me for an intervention because apparently Jody is quite an imagination. I guess it started when she was young. She used to make up stories. They thought, okay, it's just a kid. But these stories got worse and worse, you know, and now she's a 25-year-old adult. So, you know, I don't know if she still lives at the house. I don't ask those questions. We find that out throughout the show. But apparently, she sometimes doesn't keep her commitments and then makes up stories about that. And sometimes she just makes up stories that have nothing to do with the other people. She just says maybe she's out with the Saudi prince having dinner. So they were concerned because, you know, she's going to start going into the workforce now as a 25-year-old, just having got out of college. And her parents are saying, you know, we've got to get her on the right course. She can't be lying about all this stuff. Apparently they saw one of her resumes, and apparently there was a lot of lies on there too. So that was kind of the flag when they saw the resume, and they called me and said, you know, I can't have my daughter, you know, going out there and ruining our reputation, our family reputation, because we have a good family, and we don't want her to go out and kind of make up all these stories and create scandals. So they said, you know, let's call the new show Intervention. My name's Kent. I'm the host of the show. I'm also a producer, and I'm also a therapist. So I've been doing these interventions for quite a long time, and now we're putting them on television. There's a whole format to it. We'll be going through that format throughout the show. But we're going to start off with everybody's opening monologue and why they think we need an intervention. Let's start with the father.
Frankly, I've known Jody all her life, of course, as her father, and she's an all-American girl to an all-American family, and I don't know what they're talking about. This guy, Keith, whatever his name is, says that he's a licensed therapist. I don't believe it, frankly. I don't think she's ever done anything wrong. She's the light of my life, my only baby girl. And I know that the stories that they're making up about her, she hasn't made up. They are jealous. It's been this way. It's been this way her whole life. And I don't know. I mean, yes, you know, every child fibs. Every child says they have an imaginary friend. And, you know, maybe sometimes money was stolen from my wallet and it was the imaginary friend. Okay, I'm not that stupid. But come on, it's every kid in their 30s does this. It's really not a big deal. So again, I'm excited that we're all here. I love being around everyone, but I really don't see any issues here. So again, I'm skeptical. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have my doubts.
And here's the mom.
Oh, what am I wearing? Are we on the air already? Oh my God, my hair's not even big enough. Oh. Hi, is the camera seeing me now? They seeing me? I'm Tina. I am Jody's mom. Okay, and I made this nice spread of lasagna. Everybody loves my lasagna. My poor baby. My husband's in the bitter denial. I gotta tell you. Am I looking in the camera? That look good. My poor baby lies, like really lies. She's telling me that she's marrying some prince and all this. I can't even go into the whole thing. Anyway, I hate doing this. I love my daughter. I love my daughter. She loves my lasagna. Everybody does, but she's a liar. Had to do something for my baby. My husband does nothing. The poor thing tells me she's in Europe. She's here. She said she's doing nothing. She doesn't leave the house. She doesn't even take care of herself half the time. Anyway, this Ken guy, Ken, like Ken and Barbie guy, the therapy guy, he's gonna fix her. They're all gonna fix her. We're fixing up my lying little girl. And you can look at my lasagna too.
And here's her partner.
Hello, my name is Persimmon Applegate. I have been dating Jody for the last 2.5 years, and even though she is only 25, I am 37. But please, in my own defense, when we met on a dating app, she said that she was a lawyer and she was 45. But I thought her lies were intriguing. I liked them. I thought her artistic expression through creativity was something that I could use to fuel my art. So I draw, I paint, I create based on our stories. The amount of sultans I have drawn from cruises she has gone on. She serenades my every dream. She is my muse, my one and only Jody. Oh, please show me the way. Show me the way through your stories and your visions. Ha. I don't know why we're doing this intervention. I don't want her to change. Let there be a note that Persimmon Applegate requires no change in his partner. And should she change, I will not wed her. And that is a threat. Directly to you, Mr. What did my father-in-law say? Keith Scove? Is that who you are? Who you are? Mr. Scove? Are you here to change my beloved muse, the person that I rely on for my inspiration? Do not change her. Do not change her, foul man.
And here's her best friend.
Me and Jody, I'm Nixon. Princess Nixon, if you must. Me and Jody met when I was in my early teens at Princess Dark Arts Academy. After that, we kept in touch, mostly via Crow. And then we both went to college together, graduated with our law degree, and we became judges. After becoming a judge, we then decided to go back to Hogwarts, can't tell you the name of the school, and become professors there, which we were for a time. Then we traveled through Europe together, becoming police officers for a time. And now we're back here. And I think we're here to finally get the truth, because I think Jody needs some hope and support from her oldest and dearest friend, trying to convince her family how brilliant and amazing and how much she has accomplished at such a young age. The only things holding her back are her boyfriend. Ugh. If you've seen his art, you would vomit. Jody paints like Picasso, and her mother, oh my Lord, don't get me started on her lasagna. It makes me throw up for days and days and days. Do not try it. There's no spell I can do to help her lasagna. That's all I want to say. Again, I'm Princess Nixon. Just Nixon if you must.
And here's Rashida, her childhood neighbor friend who lived next door.
Well, so my name is Rashida, and I've been living in this neighborhood. Gosh, oh my gosh, since our families have been knowing each other since we were like in the, what was it? They've been knowing each other since the early '80s, and she and I, we used to play Barbies and everything together. And there was like this one particular time where they would have parties, like swimming parties, and then sometimes she would say, "Yeah, you're invited," but then the day of, then they were saying like, "Oh, well, we decided to move to a different location," and so was never able to go to their house and celebrate their birthday. But I mean, that's beside the point. But I will say, there was a swimming party that I was having just because, again, we live next door, why not? And she told me she was going to be there. Her parents said she was going to be there, and I had this whole little theme, everything picked out. We were dealing like Aquaman, and it just got to the point where she didn't show up, and she told me that she was at like a Comic-Con or something, and I don't know. It's just it's not here or there. She's really cool, and I think she cheerleads or something like that. She's like really popular, but I don't know. She's just sometimes I would like to be invited, and sometimes I would like her to come and be there, but that's neither here or there. So I'm here to support. We all need help. So, yeah.
And here's Michelle, her boss.
Hi. Yes, I am the boss of Miss Jody. That's right. I am the boss of her. And she works at my fabulous store called, you're going to love this. You know you want it. It's a great store. This child told me that she's had such a huge following on the gram and the TikTok and all of those things that she was going to be my #1 salesperson at You Know You Want It. Has not come to pass. Also, I believe that she's on good terms with Ms. Markle, formerly known as Ms. Markle, of course, and who would also be frequenting the store. Yes, this has not happened yet. I don't know when this is going to happen or if this is going to happen, but come on. What is with the lies about who you know and who you're going to bring to the store? Because it is all about the dollar. Let's be real. This child, I feel like, has some issues that really should be addressed. Yeah, she once told me that she was best friends with a princess, and she brought this damn crow into my store, and I'm like, hold on, honey bunches, this is not the local farm, okay? What are we doing with the crow? It does not go with the decor, okay? It's totally clashing. I do not want it, okay? So yeah, a little bit of issues. She sometimes comes to work in a police uniform. I don't know why. Like, what are we doing here? Is it Halloween? Is it dress up day? I can't with this girl. So I feel like if she would just get it together and actually bring some business into the store, that we wouldn't really have a problem with blah, 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 the stuff that comes out of her mouth. Because let's face it, it's all about the dollar.
Okay, we're going to go over to the house now. We're going to see the mother and father, and they'll be at the house. Now, we put cameras all around the house. Everybody will slowly start coming into the house, and I will announce when they're coming to the door.
Oh, cool. Paul, are you wearing that? You look terrible. We're on the TV.
What's wrong? Was there something wrong with this? Is there something wrong with my outfit?
Of course there is. Look at the lasagna I made. You love my lasagna. We're trying to take care of our baby here, our little lion baby.
Just is your concern the stains on my shirt? Because that's the only concern you should have about this shirt, that there might be lasagna stains.
You've got lasagna stains on there. I'm more concerned about Jody. We got to take care of her. The girl thought she was in the Hogwarts. She thought she was in the TV show doing magic. Then she thought she went to some Harvard place. What's wrong with the kid? You
She's
give her
being
money
a kid. She's just being a kid.
She's old.
No, come on.
No, what do you mean no? I was cooking you meals when I was 18. I was making my lasagna, my famous lasagna. I was making your pasta Sunday dinner. This one doesn't lift a spoon. She says she went to a palace and she's with the prince. Where did you get these ideas in that kid's head?
Okay. Here's the thing. We always said we were going to have kids and encourage them to have great imaginations. And what is this? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this?
What's wrong with this? You drained the bank account. You gave the kid $5,000 to go where? Where did she go with that?
She went. She said she was going on an adventure. So
here comes the partners coming in now.
He's coming in. Oh, this one. Oh, here comes this one. Oh,
Hello.
Oh, hello, Persimone. Persimone. Hi, Persimone.
Persimmon.
Persimmon.
Tina, just like the fruit. Just like the fruit.
I don't know that. I know you like my lasagna, though, so I like you. You're a good kid.
Tina.
What? How?
For the 1100.
Who let you in? What's
Oh, I came in through the window. I saw that it was open, and I thought that was an open invitation. I'm not a vampire, and that proves it. You know, I am always going about my day trying to prove I'm not a vampire. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Paul, what is this kid talking about vampires? Are they all vampires and witches?
No. I'm not a vampire. That's the thing. I'm not one. I brought windfalls. Would you care for a windfall?
What's a windfall?
Oh, it's a fruit that fell off a tree by the wind.
Here comes the best friend.
Come to life, maybe.
Hello.
There's the other one. There's the other hogwarts girl. Hi, Nixon. I made my lasagna for you. I know you love it. I made it for you.
Are we friends yet?
Is this a truth circle? I heard it was a truth circle.
Paul, what's that? Honey, what's a truth circle?
Yeah.
Is this a circle of truth? Can I speak my truth? Because if I am to speak my truth, I have one lie that your daughter has been telling you for years, and it is your lasagna is horrible. She's been telling you it's good, but we feed it to the crow when he gets backed up.
It is true.
What? This is a circle of truth. Now that's just a lie.
It is why I brought my windfalls.
What are that? Who?
I can't.
Here comes the neighbor.
Windfall like a hurricane?
Lasagna.
Wow, this is a nice place.
Rashida, my God, you're here. You love my lasagna, right?
Hi. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I thought I smelled your cooking. It kind of takes me back when I was a little girl.
You're lying. You're all lying to me.
Wait, what? No. The lasagna, I've always liked it. I always used to come and get plates.
See that?
Oh, we're here for you. We're having an intervention for you, and you're lying then, right?
No, we're talking about my daughter.
Rashonda has never lied to us.
We're here for Jody.
Right? You said her lasagna is good, and so I just figured we were here for your lies.
No, I grew up on it.
Rashonda has lived across the street for 20 years. She's one of our best friends on the street.
She's a sweet girl. We're here for Jody, the crazy Jody, your friend Jody.
Well, no, let's not call her crazy.
She's my baby.
I like her crazy.
We will put a hex on you if you call her crazy again.
Here comes the boss.
Ooh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Michelle. Nice to have you in our home. Welcome to our home.
Thank you for the beverage. Greatly needed. Let me tell you, the day I had with your daughter. I'm just saying.
Tell them. Please tell them. Tell that therapy guy.
We'd love to hear.
The day that child showed up in a clown outfit.
Oh, she finally went to clowning school.
Complete clown, red nose, big shoes, giant ruffly collar. Completely clashed with the decor. Scared some of my guests in the store.
Marvelous.
Oh my goodness.
What?
It was
proud.
too much. It was absolutely too much.
What-
I
Did
had
she
to send it
juggle?
back to change.
Did
It
she
was
juggle?
ridiculous.
Was she able to
Oh
juggle?
my God, she had some windfall.
So, so
And
proud.
she
Well,
was
are you
juggling
hearing
in a
this?
store.
What?
Are you
On top
hearing this
of my
about
coffee
your
table that
daughter?
I imported from Italy. Okay? No.
Okay, guys, Jody is pulling up.
Inspiration.
She's pulling up. If you could all
Oh,
just act natural and
you get
don't tip the. There she is.
Hello, my beloved.
Surprise!
Look
hi.
natural,
Hi.
everybody. Look
Oh my
natural.
God.
Hey,
I
baby
haven't seen you
girl.
guys in so long. Hi.
A
I mean, you saw
windfall?
me
Super
yesterday,
cute
but
hair.
Paul, wipe your shirt. Wipe your shirt and your
Right.
mouth. You look sloppy.
what?
For God's sakes, we're on TV. Look
I think
Did
Sorry.
you get my last crow message, Jody?
Hi, baby.
Yeah, it's in here. It's in my special shell. I was waiting until I saw you to open it.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
and I heard you are now a clown. You finished clowning school.
Majestic.
You know, I don't want to go on and on about my gifts, but we'll talk, a little bit more about that in a little bit. But yeah, I did just finish clown school actually, and I'm so excited. But I can't juggle yet.
Stephen King called. He wants his idea back. Okay, Jody.
What?
Stop it with the clown.
Hi, baby. Mama's here.
Hey, Mom.
He
I
went to
made
school
you
with
lasagna
Stephen
for
King,
you,
actually.
baby. Your
Mom,
favorite.
Mom, I think we should toss the lasagna.
Okay, I guess you're wondering why I'm here, Jody.
Who are you? Yeah, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm
Who are
Kent
you?
Scove. I'm the host
Keith.
of our new show, Kent Intervention. It's going to be
I'm not hungry.
debuting in January of 2024. We've done about 4 shows right now. Your parents, well, actually, it was more your mother, called me and started saying that, you're 25 now and it's time for you to, stop lying to everybody. I guess you're not keeping your commitments and you're also making up stories like you met the prince and, just all sorts, Meghan Markle and
I do know that.
Okay. And so there's many, many stories you're making up. And though some may be real, a lot of them they think are fake stories. So we brought your mom and dad here, who will each be able to talk to you along with your partner, your best friend, the neighbor who's been living next door your whole life, and the boss,
Oh my God.
your current boss. So they're all here because each one of them will be able to address you. I'm going to give them 2 minutes each to talk without you interrupting them or anybody talking or interrupting them. And then I'm going to let you respond for about 1 minute. Okay? So try and keep your time to 2 minutes and 1 minute, guys. We're going to start off with the dad addressing you, Paul, who I think believes most of your stories, and that's a little scary, but we'll let him address you and we'll see how this goes.
Hey, hi, hey, baby girl. It's good to see you. You look great. I had this thing with the pigtails. It's cute. So Keith said that it's we, I think it just goes back to a lot of what happened when you did make the cheerleading squad. The girls were just jealous, okay, and they made up things, and I know none of them were true. I know that you didn't cheat on the homework, that you didn't. I don't know, maybe push a girl down the stairs, or you didn't, I don't know, pull someone's hair or set a locker on fire. I don't think any of that was ever true. Okay. But now I feel like you went on an adventure and then you said you were opening your own store, but now you have a boss and she says you went to clown college. And so I don't know. I still believe you. I feel like you didn't, I gave you what, $5,000 to go on an adventure, and you said that it was for school, for business school, for your business. But now I don't. Did you tell me? I'm having trouble connecting the pieces, and then I don't know. You know how your mother's lasagna. I don't know. I think she's putting NyQuil in it. I don't know what's happening, but anyway, I'm having trouble with a lot of things. So just help me understand what's going on.
Okay, Jody, you have 1 minute to respond.
Oh my God, Dad, thank you so much. I love my hair too. It's this new trend that's trending on TikTok. So I felt like I had to try it out just for this dinner. Anyway, so Clown College. So let's talk a little bit about that. Now, Clown College is actually the name of this really hip new bar, and it's in Canada. So I had to go up to Canada,
and I went to clown college, and I actually did a little photo shoot up there. And so I did that, and then I met Meghan Markle because we all know that sometimes she goes to Canada. You know, she lived there for a little bit, and then she moved. But yeah, we just meet up every now and then. So I was up, you know, in Canada for that, and you know, I just been here and there. But really, my career is starting to take off. So I just really am excited to tell you guys all about that. I don't really know what this is about. But I think it's an opportunity for all of us to just connect.
Okay, thank you, Jody.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put your mutes on. We're going to have your mom talk to you now. Tina, you have, stay out here, Jody. We want you to stay out here and listen to this. So please come back on camera.
Hi, baby. Where are you, baby? Where's my baby? Hi, baby. First of all,
Hi,
Mommy
Mom.
loves you. Mommy loves you. I made you your lasagna, your favorite dish. Mommy loves you. But I don't want that look, okay? Wipe that off your face. First of all, you can fool Daddy, but you can't fool me. I know since you were a little girl, I knew what happened in that dance thing. I knew you pushed that girl. Mommy knows. I knew what you did. And I know you give Daddy the little smile. $5,000, that was our vacation. I didn't go to Bermuda. I didn't go on my cruise. I didn't get my boob job. I didn't get my lips done. I didn't get my nails done because you had to go to some, I don't know, some lying thing. And then you start with the movies, with that other one, the Nixon girl. Suddenly you're a witch in a Hogwarts. It's a TV show. I had to call for you because I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you. And that boy you're dating, he's way too old for you, first of all. He's crazy in the head. He's making you crazier. The only one I like is Rashida. She's got her head on straight. Your dad, I don't know what's going on with your dad. You just bat your eyes and he's like, my little baby. You're a liar. You're a liar, Jody. Stop it. You want a life one day. You're going to be a loser. You're going to end up a stripper or a porn star or something. You're going to end up in some garbage magazine all used up. Sorry, baby, but that's the truth. Life is hard.
Thank you, Tina. Okay, Jody, you have up to 1 minute to respond to your mother.
Okay. Ouch. First of all, Cindy pushed herself. She tripped. And I just happened to be doing this move at the same time. So I'm sorry that you don't believe me, but let's just move on because let's talk about why we're really here, Mom. And I think it's an intervention for you because everyone knows that your cooking is trash and nobody wants to be here. Okay, we're here for an intervention for you, probably, for all I know. I mean, maybe is this the is Ashton around? Is this the real intervention? Because let's talk about this. How many people have you sent to the hospital in the last 5 years, Mom? Let's talk about that. All right. And Dad is 2 seconds away from divorcing you because there's plenty of other people in the world that are better than you at cooking. And you have a candy fetish. And so let's talk about that as well. We all know that you like to go to the candy store and rub up on the machines. And sometimes every now and then a couple of them fall out and you put them in your pocket and you leave. Okay. So you're the one with the real issue here. I don't see what we're doing other than dealing with you. I don't know why we're here.
Okay, all right. Well, we're actually here not to talk about your mother, but to talk about you and your lying and your storytelling. It's not half the time, maybe all the time, fake stories.
Not true.
So we're going to go now to your boyfriend who knows, at least from his monologue, that you do lie a lot, but that's what he loves about you. So I'll let him talk to you for 2 minutes.
Oh, hush, Keith. And please, I prefer not to use the word boyfriend. We like partner. It's much more sterile. Anyway, Jody, my love, my darling, hello. It's so good to see you.
Hi, baby.
I missed you. Anyway, I think you are completely right. Your mother is the problem. Of course, I'm on your side. I want to hear nothing but your tales for the rest of my life. I will take care of you and protect you with my art. How do you think I can afford my studio apartments? You can move in with me. It'll be beautiful. We can have a great life together as long as you are my muse. So, I have a request. I have no complaints about you. You do not need to clap back about me, Persimmon Applegate, your true love. But please, regale me again with a tale. I wish to hear the one where you swam the English Channel and you were rescued by a unicorn riding a starfish. I want to know. I want to hear it. I need the vision for my art. Please, please, Jody, tell me, and I want to feel it in the depths of my soul.
Okay, I'm seeing we're going to have quite a few interventions, I think, coming up on our show now. So, Jody, you have up to 1 minute to respond to Persimmon.
Hello, beautiful darling. Remember that time when I swam in the ocean and I came and I found you and I was wearing this, only this. And we had that beautiful moment together that we will not speak of on national television, but just know that our souls intertwined and I fell in love with you. And I absolutely will move in with you. I think that we are going to have a beautiful life together with a lot of merfolk. And I will never let you down. And I wear this as a symbol of our love forever and ever.
Thank you, Jody. We're going to let now your best friend talk to you. I'm not sure if this is going to help either after our hearing her opening monologue, but you have up to 2 minutes, Nixon, to address your best friend, Jody.
First of all, we are police officers, so I think everyone needs to calm down. Second of all, Jody. I came into this with an open heart and an open mind, but after listening to you speak, the second thing, besides your mother's lasagna, that I would like to kind of address is that the pendant that you wear around your neck. You told me that's what you were wearing when we were pirates looking for crypto in the Mississippi River. And and you found that on the shore. That's what you told me. And that's where you have the message, which I would really like you to read on national television. And you also told me a story about how a turtle swam up to you and told you, whispered in your ear when you were in the Mississippi River, and whispered in your ear that I am the only one who should be in your life. We've been through so much together. The princess training and the dark arts and Canada and...
Oh, it looks like she just muted herself. Or maybe the producers did that. You've got about 30 seconds.
Treasure, I'm sorry. I got worked up. And the treasure that we found together when we were hunting. And here is all the money. And I have more. I just, we hide it certain places. Meghan Markle has some of it still in her... After we went out to that bar and she said she'll pay us back for bottle service. But, that's never here nor there. But, I think you should listen to that turtle. You should not listen to anybody else. You should listen to that turtle. And you should listen to Professor Snape, who said, we are the only ones who can be trusted.
Okay,
Read the message.
Thank you, Nixon. Thank you very much. Go ahead and put your mute on. Jody, you can respond to that. I'm beginning to wonder, Paul might think that that's part of the $5,000 that's missing.
Hi, Nixon. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. You are my favorite. And I just wanted to let you know that I still have some of that treasure. Okay, I still keep my favorite piece. Do you remember finding this? This is part of a meteor that fell into the Mississippi River, and we recovered it. I will never forget that day. I wanted to let you know that I am okay with reading the message, but just know that I have telepathy. And when I was channeling earlier, I heard the message. And so I didn't feel comfortable reading it aloud. But since you're giving me permission now, I will let everyone know that, yes, I have a tampon. It's in my purse. And I'll give it to you after the show. Okay. I love you. I love that you're still rocking that princess life and that you just are who you are. And I just think that that's beautiful. And I've had this for quite a while. You're right. And maybe there is some untruths about what this is, where I got it. For me, it represents my relationship with my love. And that's why I wear it around my neck. It is true. I can get messages, but sometimes I don't choose to read those because they're personal. But just know that everything we've been through, police officer academy, Europe, Canada, you'll always be my best friend. And I just don't know why it has to be about me today. I feel like there's so many things we should talk about. But just know I love you. And I'm not even mad. Okay? Let's just
Thank you, Jody. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to move over to Rashida, your neighbor friend. And again, you've got up to 2 minutes if we can try and keep it on time. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's going to be quick. Jody, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm your next door neighbor. I saw you yesterday and I waved, and you were looking directly in my direction, and you didn't say anything, look past me. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to say that, we are neighbors, and, since we've been growing up together, there's been a lot of community activity, and I've been trying to, get a petition signed lately. And I haven't told you guys, but, the trees are kind of like really damaging the houses around here and messing up our roofs and everything. And we just needed one signature. And I was coming to you and you said you were going to give that signature and you were going to show up to the town hall meeting, and you didn't do that. So, and you told me because you were channeling something and you felt that the energy was off. I didn't even know that you can read people, or let alone energy. You never told me that. And it's just, regardless, people are now kind of having damages to their home, and we really could have used those votes, and your one vote really would have counted. So I just wanted to say that, I don't know, but just next time, just say hi to me. I'm literally next door to you. That's just all. Hi.
Okay, Jody, you want to respond to what she just said about trying to get you to be the last vote?
Yeah. I don't connect with that energy. I feel like that tree's been there for a really long time. And, when I was telepathically talking to it, it just told me that it really doesn't want to leave. And so it was a super full moon that night. I just didn't want to mess with it. I will be talking to the tree later on this afternoon since we're all here. And we can look through my crystal ball at the same time. And maybe at the same time, we can maybe talk to the tree a little bit more as a group, and we can figure out what it really wants. So yeah, that's pretty much why.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We have one more. Your boss, Michelle. You have up to 2 minutes to address Jody.
Hi, Miss Jody. How are you, hon?
I'm okay.
I just want you to know I forgive you for bringing that clown person into my space. Okay. It was really, really traumatizing for me and very triggering. Yeah, there was like a PTCDE. Anyway, like a triggering moment for me. I'm really hoping that will never, ever happen again. Okay. First of all, honestly, I just want to know, when is Taylor Swift coming to the store? Because you've promised and promised, and it has not yet happened. I'm not even a Swiffer, okay? But I'll gladly accept her green dollars because it is all about the dollars. So when is that going to happen? When is Meghan Markle coming to the store, Jody? I don't understand, like, all these stories that you've told me about these people that that will bring in great business, and you're going to be the #1 salesperson, but all I hear about is you gallivanting across the country and being a policeman and your damn crow. What's with the crow, who, by the way, you never cleaned up after? Ew. It's not good with the aesthetic of my store, okay?
Okay, Jody, you have 1 minute to respond to your boss, Michelle.
Michelle, I just want you to know that clown will never be making an appearance at our store again. That clown absolutely stole from the store. And I told him to stop, but he did it anyways. And so I told him, you're never allowed at our store again. But I did hear from Taylor, and she actually sent me these shoes. And so I just wanted to wear those when I'm at the store tomorrow. And then maybe we can do like a shout out on social media, and maybe she'll like retweet or whatever, you know, that people do. And then it'll be fine, because then people will just flock to our store. So that's kind of my Taylor moment. We went to school together in high school, so she knows I love leopard. So she sent me these. And as far as everything else, you know, we're just going to have to figure it out. I'm going to do a lot of channeling with my crystals, and we will make your store beautiful, just like this crystal. And I just really see in my mind like high hopes for this store. And I am the #1 sales associate. All you have to do is say it and it'll manifest. So just waiting, you know, for that to come to fruition.
Okay, thank you, Jody. We're now going to be going for some open time just to clarify something that Jody said. The shoes looked larger than her feet. And Taylor Swift is 33 and Jody's 25, so it's impossible they were in school at the same time. Based on that information, each one of you is going to have a 2-minute conversation that you can have with Jody directly about her. Stay focused on her and her stories to try and help her, and let her talk with you back. It's a conversation now. It's not a monologue thing. It's an actual conversation. We're going to start with Dad. You've heard everybody else talk here, Dad. Maybe you had some revelations about maybe where the $5,000 went and other things. So I'll let you talk directly to your daughter.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Keith.
Kent.
But I'm not hungry. Thank you. Jody, so there's Nikon said something about the river, but you told me you went to Canada. So it doesn't, I mean, I have not been to Canada, but I know that the river is not there. So it's just, I mean, who would really want to go to Canada anyway? But so, and then Permission Appleby said something about, I don't know, mermaid. I don't know. So do you, the thing is, we got to figure out something with your mom and her chest. So do you have any of the money left over? Do you have what's going on?
I think the focus here is Mom. But yeah, we can get into that. But anyway, the $5,000, I invested it in some cryptocurrency, you know, things like that. I don't really know how it works, but I did invest it. And, you know, the Mississippi River does lead into the ocean, and it goes up into Canada. Yeah, so that's kind of where you're confusing yourself. There is a lot of weird kind of geography lessons that we need to go through. But yeah, we'll talk about that. And for sure, you know, I think the crypto thing's really going to take off, Dad. I've been watching some really deep YouTube videos about it, and I just feel like, you know, I really am starting to get a handle on it. You're going to make so much more.
Crypto, is that like for like graveyards? What is the crypt in there? I don't understand.
You know, it has something to do with meteors, like I said earlier, and crystals, and it's just all connected in the universe.
Sam Bachman, he's lost over billions and billions of dollars. That's crypto.
All right,
he
Keith.
probably is going to go to jail.
Keith, this is between my baby girl and I.
Right, but you've had your 2 minutes. Okay, so
that's all you had to say, Keith.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to help your daughter, Paul. You're an enabler.
Just
Tina,
remember who's her dad.
That's rude.
Okay.
Okay, Tina, go ahead. You can talk.
Maybe I'll still kick your ass. Thank you.
Paul, you be nice to the Ken guy, the Kenzall. You be nice to the Kenzall there. Thank you, Ken. You're trying to help my poor sick baby. I'm listening to you, Jody. Oh my God, these stories! I can't believe you came out of my body. You're nuts. You're crazy. You belong in one of those mental places.
What?
What is
Mommy?
this? You went here. You went there. You did this. You didn't meet Taylor Swift. Do you remember what you did with the concert a couple of months ago? You were crying to your daddy that you had to get tickets to Taylor Swift. You were begging just to get a look at her. You remember you made us sit in the parking lot with the binoculars?
It's because tickets sold out too fast, okay? She tried to send some to me, but I don't know what happened, and I didn't get that email, and tickets sold out. And these are her shoes, by the way. She is a solid 12. Okay,
They're my shoes. They're my shoes. They go with my scarf.
Well, you have
See, you can't lie to mommy.
I don't care, Mom.
I don't know how
I'm done with you and your lasagna. Nobody likes it.
What?
I'm sick of you.
That's right. Hurt your mama. Hurt your mama. But let's focus on you. There's something wrong with your brain up there. You're getting older. You didn't go to school. You dropped out of this. You dropped out of this. You lie through your teeth, and you're with this old guy, Famizio, and you're lying to your daddy. When are you going to snap out of it? The Ken doll here wants to help you on TV.
I'm tired of talking to you, Mom. I'm done.
And you're mean to Rashida. She's the only one nice to you. That other one's a cuckoo.
Okay, there are 2 minutes. It sounds like she doesn't want to talk anymore. Let's go over to Persimmon, her partner, and have a little conversation with each other.
Thank you so much, Kel. Jody, my darling. Hello.
Hi, my love.
You know, after this event, I've come to realize something. I like your father. I like your father quite a bit. He and I can be friends. Your mother? No. Tina. I don't like her. But it's fine. It's your life. I will never try and control you and cut somebody out of your life. For you are my muse, and everybody in your life is important to my art. But can we please get rid of your mother?
I love your art, and I never want you to change. And I know that you love me for who I am, and honestly, I don't know why we're here, and I think it is about the lasagna at the end of the day.
Yes.
I feel like that's the most important fact of the day. Why are you talking about me?
The lasagna is terrible. And now it's cold. Because no one ate it.
Okay, let's move on to the best friend, Nixon.
I came here to have you teach me how to juggle, but if you can't do it, neither can I. I've stayed silent on this fact, but my crow just told me. And you know you always trust the crow.
I do.
He said that Persimmon Applegate was flirting with Tina, your mother, in the kitchen, and he saw him take a whole scoopful of lasagna and eat it, chew it, and swallow it.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I cannot tell a lie.
Why didn't you stop the show?
I tried. I was handcuffed, and he got away, and then he came back and he told me.
No.
I'm so sorry. I tried. Persimmon is the real enemy here, and we should arrest him right now.
Why would you do that to us? Why would you do that to our favorite crow? That was like our mascot for our relationship.
Okay, all right. Well, we're not really dealing with the real subject matter. We have a lot of enablers here today who don't really want to kind of tell her what she's doing wrong. No wonder she's this way. Obviously, her best friend is whacked out too. Let's go to the neighbor, and maybe we get some normalcy.
I just, have a question, Jody. Like, it's not too late to still sign up. We still can use that signature, and so I just want to know, are you going to do it? We have like every other, neighbors' votes, and we really need yours. Like, this tree has to go. And, you've been giving me a lot of pushback, but I just feel like you have a heart and you can do the right thing. And I feel like if you're really, really into energy, you would like to change the trajectory of where this neighborhood is going. I mean, you grew up here. You see where this tree does. And I just feel like you can make a difference. We just need a signature. Can you please sign?
Yeah, you're right. Let me just have a moment just to think.
Yeah, do
and
it.
Just panel Teresa the tree.
I just need it by the 1st.
Got it. Yeah, she says no. So, yeah. She doesn't
Just
really
one-
want to be cut down.
But I just need a signature. But
You know, and I'm not even of age probably to sign that, and it's not even my house. So maybe find somebody else. I mean, I can't consciously put my name on something that I just don't believe in.
you did a census. We know that you're definitely of age. We just need a signature. You're making it deeper than what it is. I just need a signature, just one, and you're the one. And it's just okay.
I can't consciously. I just can't. You know, I'm just too
Okay.
involved.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like you're going to get that signature from her. We're going to go now to your boss, Michelle, and she's going to have
Rashida,
a
darling.
conversation.
Let it go, okay? It's not gonna happen, right? Jody, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to spill something. Mom, one time Jody said that she was gonna share your lasagna at work. And she brought it and she put it in the break room, you know, took the lid off, had it warm and everything. And by the time we came back, I hate to say this out loud, but there was vermin all in it. And they weren't moving. They weren't moving.
I have to say that was like week old lasagna, and I totally my bad. I didn't read the label. She always puts the date on it. It gets worse by the hour.
So the good news is I no longer have a pest problem, I guess, because it doesn't go with the decor of my store at all. I just want to say, Jody, that I feel like it's time when I count backwards from 3 to 1, I'm going to need you to snap out of it. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, I don't do things like snap out of it. Like that's not part of like who I am. And you can't channel things into me like that. So only I hold the crystal ball in this relationship. And this crystal ball is
that is a windfall. That's a windfall. It's a windfall.
It might be a marble.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
Okay, well, that didn't seem to go too well either. We're going to now do our closing monologue. So if you guys can all go into the green room next door, and we're going to have each one of them come on and see how they felt everything went. They have up to 1 minute to do their closing monologue. We'll start with the father.
I don't know what Parmesan was talking about. I don't know. Jody? Is this another one of your imaginary friends that came to life? I can't understand a word he says. I don't know. Michael is. I can't believe you didn't share the lasagna with Michael at work. I thought it was your store. None of this is. I don't know. Anyway, we just if you have any of the funeral coins. The mausoleum money, whatever it was, let me know because there's your mom. It's I don't know. We gotta figure something out. But also check on Rashonda. I don't know. I think she didn't look so hot. She was. I don't know. I think something might happen. I don't know. Anyway, and then Nikon can't bring her parakeet anymore. It's not. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It freaks me out. I've never seen a black parakeet before. It looks kind of evil. I don't like it. Anyway, love you, baby girl.
Okay, here's her mom.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Mr. Ken. I know you tried, and I got really sick of everybody insulting my lasagna. I got to say, everybody's insulting it. My lasagna's fine. My daughter's crazy. She's just crazy. She's a lying, crazy person. And yes, I'll admit, I was in the kitchen. The Persimmon kid, he was kind of flirting with me, and he did eat my lasagna. He did. So everybody's lying. I don't think you really helped the kid, though. She's a little cuckoo. She's 25. Taylor Swift, she sat on top of the hood of the car crying with binoculars. She's crazy. And that girl with the bird, no. My husband's right. I agree with Paul. No more bird in the house. No more bird. That girl's cuckoo. And poor Rashida, the only nice one in this whole bunch. What a sweet girl. Jody needs a kick in the butt.
And here's her partner.
My love, please, let me explain to you. The kitchen story. I was in there. I was in there with your mother, and I was not flirting. I was attempting to be nice. And you know how my words are flowery and romantic and poetic. And they come out so flowy. Anyway, I took a bite. I did. I took a bite of the lasagna against my better judgment because, like in The Princess Bride, I too wished to build my poison tolerance. I wanted to eat the poison lasagna for you, for your love, so that we could continue going to dinner with your family and not endure food poisoning as I have in the past. You know you've taken care of my delicate belly. But know that I still love you, despite your whole family not accepting my windfalls.
And here's your best friend.
There's Mr. Feathers. I had turned into a vet. Really, Mr. Feathers ingested the lasagna to try to save us all. And even though I am one of the best crow veterinarians in the world, I was not able to save him from the lasagna. I think this was a whole setup to murder Mr. Feathers, and I will find you and arrest you for killing Mr. Feathers.
Okay, here's the neighbor.
I don't need a vote. I don't want no more lasagna. I need a bathroom. I gotta go.
Okay, and her boss.
Okay, so clearly our trip to Vegas has gone awry because I tried to bring her back to the present and reality with the countdown, but it did not work. She was on stage with the hypnotist in Vegas, and clearly he implanted all these stories in her head that she firmly believes, and I'm at a loss. I don't know how to bring her back. I'm thinking that she might just be like this unless she actually snaps the fuck out of it.
Wow. Well, that out of the 4 shows, this being our 5th show, this had to be the weirdest intervention I've ever been part of. Jody would not accept anybody's negativity or try help. She always seemed to have an answer for everything. We had 3 enablers. Her father, who was coming around and maybe a little bit, but not much. Her best friend, who's more into crows and wizardry than trying to help her. And her partner, I don't know what he's on, but he's a weirdo. And he seems to enable her too to be that way so he can get more creativity. I haven't seen his paintings, but I can't wait to see what kind of creativity this guy's got. We got a little bit from Michelle, the boss, a little revelation there at the end, which she said about the hypnotist. I had no idea. And of course, Rashida, got a little bit of info from her and definitely from the mother. But it seemed like the winner of this intervention today was a lasagna. It seemed to show the show was more about lasagna than more about trying to help Jody. So I appreciate you watching our intervention. I'm Ken Scove. This will be airing in January of 2024. And thanks for watching. I'm going to bring the whole cast back out now. And we'll introduce the real cast starting with Lindsay.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Michelle.
Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.
Roberta.
Thank you for watching. I do not make lasagna.
Jody, her first show.
Thank you. And I have the tampon.
Paul.
Thank y'all for being here. For the record, I did not storm the Capitol. Thank you.
Nick.
I act like that in real life.
Rashida.
Yeah, I almost really did throw up, but you know, it's all acting. But yeah.
All right, we're going to be back in 4 weeks with a whole different long-form game. So if we may take the week of Halloween off if that interferes, because that is on a Tuesday. But other than that, we're going to be here. So 4 or 5 weeks based on when Halloween affects us. Thank you guys for watching. Tell your friends about us. LAC Comedy on YouTube. This is a Tuesday 6 p.m. cast. Click on their playlist and watch all their shows.